The history of the hot air balloon. The first people to fly did so in a hot air balloon. Pilatre de Rosier invented the hot air balloon on September 19, 1783. The balloon was called Aerostat Rebellion. The passengers were a sheep, a duck, and a rooster. It flew for 15 minutes before it crashed. The first few attempts at flight were done with the basket of the balloon tied to the ground. The first manned attempt to fly was made 2 months later, with the balloon made by two French brothers, Joseph and Etienne Montgolfier. The balloon was launched in Paris. It flew for 20 minutes. This was very impressive for the time. It took 3 months of work to make that one flight successful. This was the birth of human aviation. 2 years later, a French balloonist, Jean-Pierre Blanchard, and his American co-pilot, John Jeffries, became the first people to fly across the English Channel. This was a benchmark in ballooning history. The hot air balloon was first dreamed of to fulfill the human desire to fly. The hot air balloon is used for transportation and entertainment of people. The development of the hot air balloon required the knowledge of and understanding of several principles. They had to understand the use of burners and how hot air rising through cooler air would create the energy needed to cause the balloon to lift. They also had to understand the laws of gravity and how wind direction would affect predictable flight. The creation of safe and successful hot air balloons was not easy. In fact, it was downright dangerous. There were many failures which caused people to believe that it was impossible. In fact, the inventor, Pilatre de Rosier, was killed when he attempted to be the first person to fly across the English Channel in a hot air balloon. His balloon exploded about 30 minutes after it was launched. This failure was devastating, but did not stop the very brave team that was successful just a few months later.